In the fall of 2021, she will be attending the University of Maryland, Baltimore County. Please welcome Rain McCall. We're going to save the best for last. We're going to move on and let Rain share some remarks in a few moments. But we're going to go and ask our guest speaker after an introduction to come forward and share remarks as well. So we are honored to have with us as well Dr. Edwin T. Johnson from Morgan State University. Dr. Johnson was born in Washington, D.C. and grew up in Seat Pleasant, Maryland. He is a product of the Prince George's County Public Schools. A graduate of Crossland High School, Johnson was active in student government, serving as the county's third student member on the Board of Education. He completed his undergraduate studies at Morgan State University and is a product of the university's honors program under the direction of Dr. Clayton C. Stansberry. While at Morgan, he was listed twice in Who's Who among students in American universities and colleges. He holds the distinction of serving as the fourth Mr. Morgan State University. Johnson has spent most of his professional career as a higher education administrator. For more than 20 years, his work has primarily served non-traditional students to include at-risk males, minorities, first-generation college attendees, adult learners, veterans, and disabled students. Johnson has served Morgan in a number of capacities that include Director of Undergraduate Admission and Recruitment, Assistant Dean in the College of Liberal Arts. He was involved in the organization and development of Morgan's first Office of Student Disability Services. Johnson has taught at a number of Maryland universities and community colleges. Currently, he serves as an associate adjunct professor in the History and African American Studies Department at the University of Maryland Global Campus. Johnson works full-time as a special assistant to the provost at Morgan State University, and in 2016, he was appointed by Governor Larry Hogan to serve as a commissioner on the Maryland Commission for African American History and Culture representing Baltimore City, and he is currently serving his second term in that capacity. So please join me in welcoming to the stage Dr. Johnson.
Thank you, Principal D'Ambrosio, for that wonderful introduction. Distinguished platform guests, ACE Class of 2021, congratulations. You can be more excited than that. Come on, y'all. I am indeed honored to celebrate in this space with you. You are indeed victorious conquerors. If the good Lord will see fit, I will celebrate my 52nd birthday this coming January. However, I can still clearly remember being 18 years old at my high school graduation. I was extremely anxious about my next steps in life and what the future held for me. This anxiousness, of course, was quite normal at the time, but as I stand here before you today, I can barely imagine what your junior and senior year of high school was like with all that transpired in the world leading up to this moment. You all have experienced so much more than you were prepared for at this early stage in your lives. The year 2020 will stand among the most pivotal moments in the history of the human race. You should feel extremely confident and accomplished today, for you have stood before unimaginable, destructive, and evil forces, and you were not deterred from your goal of graduating here on this day. In the year 2020, there's so much that happened that we wish we could forget. A woman's life was taken while she attempted to get a good night's sleep. A jogger hunted like an animal and shot down in the street. A life extinguished in a street gutter in 8 minutes and 46 seconds. City after city across the country exploded in response to countless, unimaginable, unnecessary tragedies. A myriad of attempts to disrupt our nation's democracy. And of course, we can't forget the birth and swift spread of a virus that claimed more than 3 million lives and counting. We experienced hurt, hopelessness, helplessness, frustration, anger. We saw hate, bigotry, blatant racism, and deadly violence. With all that the year 2020 brought to us, my question to you, graduates of the class of 2021, how has the year 2020 impacted your 20? As you sit here on this day, at this sacred ceremony, preparing to begin your adult lives, where are you right now? What is your 20? With all of the unprecedented, unimaginable, and infamous historical events that occurred in the year 2020, it is so curious that the term, "What's your 20?" is used by first responders and military personnel to quickly determine and indicate someone's present location. You see, for those brave individuals who serve us by working in environments where they're constantly under stress and duress, there's very little time to act, so there's even less time to waste with formal communication. Information is quickly exchanged in code. 1020, what's your 20? So again, my question to you, ACE Class of 2021, how has the year 2020 impacted, affected, and influenced your 20? Where are you? In 2020, your 20 was in the midst of so much tragedy, loss, darkness, despair, sadness, and death. But as you sit here today in this space on this momentous occasion in your life, what is your 20? Class of 2021, it is my sincerest hope that with all you have been through, that you can unapologetically and bravely identify where you are. What is your 20? 2020 forced you to reach deep within yourself and find a resolve, a steadfastness, and resilience that you had no idea existed. 2020 pushed you, and you fearlessly found the strength within you to push back. 2020 caused you to shed some tears of sorrow, and you found the courage to dry your tears and press on. 2020 intended to disrupt this occasion today and thwart your success, prevent your graduation. But you overcame each and every obstacle, and you are seated here today, and you are victorious. 2020 gave you the very worst that the human race has ever experienced, and you had the unmitigated, unapologetic gall to look at 2020 and all her challenges and boldly proclaim to her that I cannot be stopped and I will achieve my goal. What's your 20? Class of 2021, you are so much greater than you know. This is an imperfect world, however, you are capable of becoming the change that this world needs. Life isn't always going to be easy, but I can rest assured that with all that you've already achieved, you are more than adequately prepared for whatever tomorrow will bring. Class of 2021, know your 20. Know faith, love, hope, empathy, forgiveness, compassion, and kindness. Know that beyond a shadow of a doubt, there is greatness within you that has yet to be discovered. Within each and every one of you lies everything this world needs for a better tomorrow. Everything we need to destroy hate. Everything we need to destroy bigotry and blatant racism. Everything we need to ensure that the worst is behind us and the best is yet to come. Class of 2021, as you walk across this stage in a few moments to receive your diplomas, know you're 20. Look back on 2020 and realize where you are and what, against all odds, you have accomplished. Know you're 20. Know that you are fulfilling the dreams of so many who did not live to see this day. As you cross the stage, know that your support is seated in the audience. Look at them. Tell them you love them. Know their investment in your lives. Know their hope for your tomorrow. Know that you did not get to this point by yourself. There are family members and loved ones seated in the audience that prayed for you, hoped for you, invested in you. They knew you're 20 when you did not know how to get there. They knew that there was greatness in you when you did not know it for yourself. Know that your 20 is grounded in how much they love and care for you. You will continue to need them and all of these administrators and educators that have been by your side. You will continue to need them, and we will continue to need one another. As I bring my remarks to the close, I want to thank Mr. Boykin for inviting me to share this special moment with you. I want to again congratulate you on all that you have achieved. What's your 20?
Thank you again, Dr. Johnson. Another round of applause for our distinguished guests with us today. At this time, we will hear from our senior class valedictorian, a student with a GPA of 3.77 and attending UMBC in the fall. Please join me in welcoming Rain McCall to the stage.
It's a little hot outside, so I'm gonna keep it real short and sweet because I'm ready to go. Anyway, good evening, family, friends, faculty, and staff. Thank you for joining us today as we, the class of 2021, close out this chapter of our lives titled high school and begin a new journey called adulthood. All of our journeys to this moment have been different, but it has come to land us all at the same finish line here today. I have had the luxury of attending ACE since 6th grade and have witnessed every change and development of the past year, from building changes to staff and teachers coming and going, to meeting new classmates and seeing old classmates transfer in and out of school. However, one thing that hasn't changed for me over the past years is the welcoming and family-like aura. Even with all these changes, I have always felt supported, appreciated by each administrative staff. Although there are a couple teachers and staff here today who I've had disagreements with, I know that when it comes down to it, a lot of people here today wouldn't hesitate to help me in my time of need. We weren't able to have a normal year due to the pandemic, with no in-person learning or activities until recently. We missed out on inauguration, homecoming, prom, and our senior class trips. And although this wasn't our ideal senior year, I would like to commend everyone on successfully completing this year, though it was stressful. I would also like to commend the teachers and staff for helping us push through this year and being patient with us. At this time, I would like to thanks for some certain people who have played a role in my last 4 years of school. Thank you, Ms. Jackson, for being one of the few teachers I have felt comfortable to turn to. I will miss sneaking off your class whenever I need your help or was upset and annoyed by my other teachers. Thank you, Mr. Boykin, for being an amazing advisor, never afraid to call me out on my faults and wrongs, although we haven't always seen eye to eye. Thank you, Ms. Jones, for helping me along my college journey these past months and introducing me to many opportunities over the years. Thank you to my friends Chimera, Angelia, and Tyra for being the biggest supporters these past years in and out of school. All of my funniest and crazy moments were experienced with me, making school a lot more fun and bearable. Thank you to my mother, Mrs. Smith McCall, for supporting me through all my years of school and encouraging me to continue on, even though there were many times I had wanted to give up, because every accomplishment was done with you in mind. For the rest of the teachers and staff that were not included, I appreciate your help as well. And to my fellow classmates of 2021, congratulations. I hope you are successful in your future endeavors, and I wish you all well. Thank you.
Thank you, Rain. Let's give her another round of applause. Rain is a clear example of just the outstanding students that we have and have had the pleasure to work with over the past several years and throughout their high school experience. I'm going to take a few moments just to recognize a few other students with some special awards. I guess a week ago we had a senior farewell and awards assembly, and we recognized several students for their achievements this year, their achievements over the past 4 years, and in some cases, students like Rain, their achievements over the past 7 years, coming all the way through ACE. There are 5 students, names I'm going to announce, who were the recipients of book scholarships. These scholarships are sponsored by the ACE Advisory Board, our founding partners who continue to support and provide enrichment to our school and to our scholars. So these students will be receiving a book scholarship in the amount of $250 to assist with their transition after high school into college by using this for some of those expenses that will come up quick. So when I say your name, students, please just stand and be acknowledged. Do not need to come up on stage, just stand to be acknowledged. So our first recipient is Manar Shadid. And these are students who exemplified leadership, academic excellence, the 5 promises of ACE, and many, many other positive qualities. Our next recipient, Kion Stevenson. Next is Christopher Gransberry. Next we have Jasmine Tate. And next we have Destiny Brown. These next 2 students also are being honored with a scholarship from the ACE Advisory Board in the amount of $1,000. So these are students, again, who exemplified leadership, positive character, academic success, leadership, again, amongst their peers and others. So first, please join me in recognizing Yuritsi Gonzalez. Yuritsi was also our College-Bound Scholar of the Week. Congratulations. And our second recipient of the ACE Advisory Board Scholarship goes to Brianna Chavis. Congratulations again to those 7 students, but also congratulations to the entire class of 2021 for your achievements over time. Now we're going to make things official. So I will get started with recommendation of the class, and then I will turn it over to our Chief of Schools, Chief John Davis, in one moment. In recognition of the records and achievements of the students of this class, and by virtue of the authority vested in me as principal of the Academy for College and Career Exploration, I certify that these students have met the graduation requirements of both the Baltimore City Public Schools and the Maryland State Department of Education. I take pleasure in recommending to you the graduating class of 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor of presenting to you John Davis, Chief of Schools.
Acknowledging the certification and the recommendation by Principal D'Ambrosia and by the authority vested in me as Chief of Schools, I take great pleasure in presenting to you the graduating class of 2021 for the conferring of diplomas. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor of presenting to you Chantel Roberts, Commissioner of the Baltimore City School Board.
Good afternoon, everybody. Okay, and a special good afternoon to Class of 21. In recognition of the certification of these graduates, the recommendation of the principal, and the acknowledgement of the chief of schools, and by virtue of the authority vested in me as school board commissioner for Baltimore City Public Schools, I take great pleasure in accepting the graduating class of 2021 for the conferring of your high school diplomas. Congratulations!
All right, congratulations, class of 2021. That makes it official. Let's give another round of applause. Now's the moment I know most of you have been waiting for, where you get your chance to come across the stage and receive your diploma. So congratulations again to the entire class of 2021. The students that you see behind me and to my left are the top 5 scholars by GPA. So I'm going to ask our top 5 students to please stand. And we're going to start with our valedictorian, but before we do that, we have a special guest coming to the stage to award this diploma. You heard this name in the valedictorian speech. We have the privilege of working with Mrs. Smith McCall, Rain's mother, who's going to come forward and announce the name and hand her diploma. Come on, Miss McCall.
Congratulations to my beautiful daughter, Rain McCall.
Good afternoon. It is my distinct honor and responsibility of announcing the remainder of the class of 2021 of the Academy of College and Career Exploration. So without any further ado, let's get this party started. Brianna Chavis. Ronald Watley. Christopher Gransberry, Jr. Janelle Anderson. Will the first row please stand? Antoine Anderson. I'm going to pause. I'm going to let them get a little closer. They're a little far. Let me get them again. Here we go. Antoine Anderson. Chimera Banks. I guess since I have time, congratulations. Destiny Brown. Caden Champ. Isaiah Chapman. Shannon Coles. Tyra Corsi. David Crosby. Angelia Falk. Maurice Floyd. Hunter Frazier Faro. Darrell Gibson. Trayshawn Gillis. Row 2, please stand. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Listen to Ms. Blackwell, not me. Oh, okay, sorry. Yuritsi Gonzalez Barajes. I said that wrong. Jamia Horsey. Tyshawn Jacobs. Proud of you, boy. Markia Johnson. Amir Lee. Proud of you, boy. All right. Oh. Shaquille Manley Pachev. Good job. Brian Marquin Turcios. I'm working. Tamel Martin. Like a Baptist minister up there. Nikilia Matthews. You said what? Oh, Nikilia. I apologize. I'm accustomed to Nikki. See, that's what happens. I apologize. Bjorn McKnight. Jalen McCoy. Mia Moore. Good job. What? Third row, please stand. We all might need to pause for these shoes. Kevin Mosley. Akira Peterson Cornick. Ebony Pinckney. Xavier Ramey. Kyrie Roberts. Just gonna fist bump her? Annabella Rodriguez. Daniel Sammy. Manar Shadid. James Simpkins. Davon Smith. Jaden Smith. Norman Smith. Naya Smith. Kyan Stevenson. Mr. Ace himself. Give it up for Purnell Somerville. Row 3, please be seated. Row 4, last but certainly not least, please stand. Jasmine Tate. Amir Thomas. Juvia Torres. Corinne Walton. Congratulations. Nevaeh Wiyambe Streets. As the last graduate of the class of 2021 sits, if you're under the sound of my voice right now, make some noise for the class of 2021, please.
Go ahead, keep clapping for them. Once again, congratulations to our graduates. Thank you to the staff, to the families, friends, loved ones, to our guests. Just a few closing remarks before we move forward and celebrate this evening. This has certainly been an extraordinary and challenging year for so many obvious reasons. I could not be more proud of the scholars that we are celebrating today. I cannot be more proud of the staff seated to my right, who provided that constant guidance and support. And I'm also proud and thankful to the families and loved ones for your unwavering commitment for today's graduates. This class of 2021 truly embodies all that it means to be ACE. And we use a lot of buzzwords like being accountable and caring, creative and engaged, and 5 promises. And all of those words, qualities, and characteristics really can be summed up and personified by saying the class of 2021. You are all of those things, and those things are in each of you. But that is not why you are great. You are great because of who you are and what you bring to the world. While I am confident you are ready for the next step because of the support you received during your time at ACE, our school is a better place because of you and what you're leaving behind. ACE is thankful and lucky to have had you, seniors, lead our school community over the past 4 and in some cases 7 years. You have taught our school community so many things. You've taught us how to listen, how to persevere, how to make real change, and how to grow and be better. And for that, we will always be eternally grateful. I am excited to see what comes next for each of you. However, your destiny and your purpose is already written. Your greatness has been present the second you stepped foot in the door at ACE, and your greatness is following you on the way out. I encourage you to continue to be leaders, be confident, be bold, and make your mark wherever you go and with whatever you do. If your time at ACE is a reflection of what you will achieve in life, then we were all in for a real treat. The road ahead, however, will not be easy. You will face challenges, roadblocks, and injustices throughout. Carry with you your unwavering spirit and goodness to overcome whatever it is that comes in your way. Again, I say you will be great because you already are great. If you are waiting and hoping for some words of wisdom to guide you forward, I'll keep it simple. Find your passion, set goals for yourself, and commit to never quitting on those goals. To the families, friends, and support systems in place for each of our students, do not allow your child, friend, or loved one to quit. Keep supporting them. Keep having their back. ACE will always be here to support you. So thank you again to everyone for being here and for supporting and contributing to this great day and doing all that was required to support our scholars walking across the stage this evening. I want to close with a quote by the late Representative John Lewis, and not the one about getting into good trouble. The quote goes like this: "You are a light. You are the light. Never let anyone, any person, or any force dampen, dim, or diminish your light. Release the need to hate, to harbor division, and the enticement of revenge. Release all bitterness. Hold only love, only peace in your heart, knowing that the battle of good to overcome evil is already won. At this time, will the graduates please stand? So to symbolize a successful completion of your high school experience and moving forward to the next chapter of your life, it's now time to turn that tassel. So take your left hand and pull that tassel across to the left. We're going to close the show, as we always do at ACE, with our ACE launch. So students, staff, guests, those of you who know what to do, please join me in launching the class of 2021 into the next phase of their life. Here we go. ACE Eagles! Let's fly.
Good morning. How are you feeling today? I just wanna lay in bed and not do this. Hold on to my mind before I lose it. Bill collector calling for the 5th time. Wish they get off my line. Dreams when my eyes close. I see myself living life like it's golden. Like that Jill skyline, like the McDonald's sign. Pray to God for a sign. I've been stuck on rewind. Life's a challenge sometimes. Wanna give up, but I know I'm one of a kind. Now I'm ready for battle, so bring out the troops. I pull out the suit. To me, superheroes look like me and you. 'Cause every day I wake up, I try to face the world, but I get down. What goes around, goes around, goes around. What goes around won't keep me down. 'Cause every day I wake up, it's a new day starting right now. What goes around, goes around, goes around. What goes around won't keep me down. 'Cause I'm a fighter for you. Put on my cape, lace up my boots. I will change the world for you. 'Cause I'm a fighter for you. Put on my cape, lace up my boots. I will change the world for you. You don't gotta worry now. You don't gotta be afraid. You're only a step away. Things will never be the same. You can make the change today. You can dance the pain away. What goes around comes around. You made it through another day. Hit rock bottom and things went left quick. Sometimes it's hard to play the cards you dealt with. Feeling worthless, looking for purpose.